What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing well. DaGloMo here. Today we're going to continue our FC26 player career mode with Johnny DaGloMo, playing in Ireland with Shamrock Rovers. So today we have some pretty good news. We got the UEFA Conference League schedule, and we've got some big teams in here, though we don't play all of them in the first round. Chelsea, Fiorentina, Real Betis, Marseille. We will be playing 6 guaranteed matches in the Conference League. Our first will be Marseille, second Zurich, third Warsaw, fourth, I believe this is a team out of Finland. I'm not sure offhand, I'll have to look. We've got Turkey, and I believe that would be Germany, maybe Division 2 Germany. To check that as well. But 6 guaranteed games mean that we're going to be playing 46 games guaranteed this season if we don't get injured. And if we go to the next round of the Conference League, that'll be a guaranteed 1-1 home and away. So that would be 48 games. So we could be playing 48 or 50 games this season. So that is exciting. For anybody new to the channel this year, DaGloMo, we're at a 73 right now. We've been Player of the Month 4 times, Player of the Week 13 times, basically every week and every month. We've scored 17 goals in only 24 matches. We do have 6 assists, so we're getting about a point per game. And we do have 2 yellows, no reds. So in today's episode, we're going to start off with a game against Shelbourne. We get a week off to rest. We'll come back, we'll play Derry City, and then take on Drogheda, who we've played the last 2 episodes. Coming back with a cup game against Derry City, and we will finish the episode with a league game at home against Cork City. Now, in the following episode, that's when we're going to start with a few of our Conference League games. First one is a home game against Marseille. That might be the best team we play all year. And to continue with the update, we do have a 2-game, 6-point lead over second place St. Pat's, and then about 10 points on Derry City. We do play Derry tonight in this episode, so if we can beat them, I think we will be close to putting the dagger on them. I don't see them making a run on us later in the season or anything, but there is a 36-game regular season, so we are almost there. A couple more episodes, and we will be through with this first season. All right, let's go. First match of the night, Shelbourne playing in the rain. Wouldn't be Ireland without a little bit of rain, would it? Matthews drops it to DaGloMo, lays it off. Byrne cuts across the middle. Top of the box, Watts with a big shot. Kearns gets his hands on it, makes the save. Nice little cut, takes it into the middle. He shoots and they score. Shelbourne breaks open the scoreless draw. Mipo Adubeko. And that is your first goal of the night. Shamrock crowd a little bit stunned by it. Look at this. He just decides to cut the defense inside. Outran our man. Planted it with the left foot in the corner. Mipo, beautiful shot. Keep almost got a hand on it, but couldn't quite. 1-0 for Shelbourne. Oh, turnover. DaGloMo takes it. Gets it back. Passes to the middle. And the defender, I think it was the keeper, actually got a hand on it, and it will go up for a corner. DaGloMo probably had a goal if we shot it ourselves. It was the keeper. Great save. Burke was robbed. Good ball into the box. Chapman shoots. McGinty stretches out and makes this play. And Cleary brings it down the right side. This might be our last opportunity. 89th minute on the game clock. DaGloMo with a nice ball out on the wing to Byrne. We have no energy left with our player whatsoever. We're just trying to get in position in case something happens. Ball played in. It's going to be knocked around. DaGloMo can't get there. Kearns falls on it. And Shelbourne is just a minute or 2 away from pulling a huge upset. Here we go. Played into the box. DaGloMo, and he's going to have it taken off his foot. Cleared to midfield. And one more. Get it up here. Come on. One more play. DaGloMo rips one from deep, and the keeper's going to fall on it, and that's it. 1-0 shutout. Ran out of gas there late. couldn't quite put the pressure on the way we needed to, and we were shut out at home. So we know we had a 6-point lead on the division going into last game, and then we dropped 3 points. So assuming St. Pat's got the win, we still might have a 3-point lead. I don't know how they did, but regardless, today we played Derry City, and we've got to take care of business because they're in 3rd place, and we need to go ahead and separate and make it a 2-team battle. Burn up ahead, finds DaGloMo, cut inside. DaGloMo, a nice through ball. Burke runs on, and he can't straighten out the shot. DaGloMo, fire shot, one-handed save. Keeper just keeps it out. Mathewson, nice ball into the middle. Winchester into the middle, shot. A good save by McGinty. I don't know how he kept that out. Ball into the box, pass back to the 18. They get a shot off DaGloMo. Loses it in the box. Shot off the post. Stolen by DaGloMo, last minute of the game, and that's going to do it. We were going to take that one to net, but it will end scoreless. So back-to-back shutouts to start the night. We lose 1-0 to Shelbourne and then turn around and draw with Derry City 0-0. So we need to pick it up. Don't know what's going on. All right, 2 straight games without a goal. Both DaGloMo and Shamrock need to get back to the goal-scoring ways. Let's see if we can solve this problem against Drogheda tonight. So this will be the 3rd straight episode playing this team. They beat us 4-1 in a pretty good drubbing in the regular season last time we met. But then we got to play them in the League Cup, and we did beat them 2-1 and give them a little bit of payback and knock them out. So let's see if we can keep it going today. DaGloMo, nice little spin. Lays it off into the box, one-on-one. Burke shoots, and the keeper just gets a finger on it. We'll have a corner. Let's look at this again. DaGloMo, good ball, shot, and it just skims wide. Corner kick, ball played into the net. DaGloMo heads it back out towards the corner. Here we go, ball in. DaGloMo shoots to the outside, and the keeper makes another save. DaGloMo lays it off. Gets it back into the box. DaGloMo passes the defender, shoots, and he scores. And that's how you do it. A little stutter step, start and go with the speed. And DaGloMo's got number 18. Shamrock on the board early. Look at that little stutter step. Got around the defender and had a blast into the corner. Not much they can do about that. And the good guys are up 1-0 early today. Markey, nice ball to Thomas, gets around the defense, pulls up, shoots, and he scores. Nice little layoff. Good speed on the corner, he pulls up, rips one right-footed in the net. So all 3 times we've played them, they beat us 4-1, we beat them 2-1, and now it's 1-1. So each team has scored in all 3 of the last couple matches. Good ball here, Watts. DaGloMo making an overlapping run. Here we go, into the box. DaGloMo lays it off into the middle. It's Burke. Burke pulls up, shoots. Keeper makes a touch on the ball, but it skips into the net. Thought he made the save initially, but it will be 2-1. And I think DaGloMo will get the assist on Burke's 11th. Beautiful passing in the transition for Shamrock. DaGloMo takes it in, passes it to Burke. Burke has his shot. The keeper got low and it hits off his foot and trickles into the corner. Thomas takes it into the box. Nice overstep, shoots, and McGinty knocks it over the crossbar. We will have a corner. So Drogheda just won't go away. Here we go. Ball played into the box. It's going to be knocked around back out towards the corner. DaGloMo takes it up, lays it off for Byrne. Byrne gets it back to DaGloMo. He shoots and DaGloMo buries it off the left post. How about that? He was offside, wasn't he? Oh my goodness, by a kneecap. He was a kneecap offside. Are you kidding me? So there you have it. 2-1, an exciting first half. A lot of times we don't even see 3 goals in an entire game, much less in half. And we've come away with a 2-1 lead. DaGloMo with a goal and an assist. So things looking up here, trying to get our first W of the episode. Shamrock off the kickoff, taking our time here. Healy looking up ahead. DaGloMo making the run into the box. DaGloMo gets past the defender, pulls up, shoots into the side netting. Should have probably passed, but we just went for it. Good ball, headed down. Here's DaGloMo. DaGloMo lays it off. Great pass. Burke one-on-one with the keeper. He shoots, and the keep makes a great save. Burke should have had that one. Overlapping run of the box. Dropped back. Kane gets a clear shot. It hits off the post. That was close. That was close. Way closer than we would have liked. Final opportunity. Thomas into the last third. Over to Lambie. Gives it back to Thomas. Trying to get the cross off. It looks like we steal it away. Honohan passes towards midfield, and that's going to do it. A 2-1 victory. So 3 goals in the first half, and then nothing the rest of the way, though we both hit the post, both had great opportunities. No one could find the net again, but we will leave today with 3 points over Drogheda, and we'll take it. Okay, so we did get a new player, and he is pretty good. A 21-year-old, 66 overall left back, left midfielder named Max Conway. So Max is a 66 overall, and he instantly becomes the second best player on the team and one of the youngest. So that's a good combination to put with DaGloMo. We've got a young striker and now a young solid left back. So we had to play the first round game against Drogheda. We got through that. Then we have to come on the road and play against Derry City in the quarterfinals. But here we are, Irish Cup quarterfinals. Let's get it going. Good little ball inside. Duffy splits the defense, shoots. Keeper makes a big save. Ball played out on the wing, chipped in. It's going to be knocked around the volley right at McGinty. That would have been in a corner. It probably would have been a goal. First corner of the match for Shamrock. Ball played in. It's going to be headed down, and the defender gets a foot on it, clears it off the line. Ball's going to be chipped over the top. We had a trap on. Mullen has a breakaway. He's going one-on-one with the keeper. Here he goes, one-on-one, shoots, and he scores. So on the counterattack from the corner kick, Derry City breaks it open, and Mullen nets one home. And Derry City takes the 1-0 lead. Let's look at that again. He had a breakaway from midfield on. Defense couldn't catch him, and he put one in the corner. Beautiful shot. Nice little give and go. Burke passes back over the middle, finds Healy. DaGloMo through the middle. It's Byrne. He shoots, and the keeper gets a hand on it. Good through ball. O'Reilly gets through the middle, pulls up, shoots, and McGinty just knocks it wide. Oh, man. Derry City looking to put a exclamation on this, and they head it wide on the corner. So we've got to wake up here. We're going to be going home in this tournament. Good ball played up ahead. Nice turn. Burke through ball to DaGloMo. DaGloMo pulls up, shoots, and he hits one in the corner, and we're all knotted up. Beautiful passing, and it's 1-1 Shamrock and Derry City. Excellent run, excellent shot, and we are knotted up on the road. And look at that. Wasn't even paying attention, and Derry City comes right down the field and answers. Mullen with his second of the night. And it's 2-1 now, so as quick as we get it back, we lose it. Let's see how this happened again. Nice little chip over the top. Defense not paying attention, and the volley out of the air. And that's just a beautiful goal. He hit it. Here we go. Good play out on the wing. DaGloMo chips it over the top to Byrne. We've got numbers up ahead, and Byrne can't quite split the needle. They're going to pass it all the way back to the keeper, and he's going to clear it out. And that will do it for the first half. Derry City with a shock 2-1 lead. DaGloMo with a goal. So we've got to answer in this half, or else we're going to be going home early. Trailing 2-1 in the cup. Turns into the box. DaGloMo past the defender, pulls up, shoots, and it's off the post and in the corner. Johnny DaGloMo with an absolute rocket. And we've tied it up here in the second half. Didn't have much of an angle. DaGloMo just turned, took 2 touches, and hit it with that left foot, and it gets off the post and sneaks in. Ball played in the middle. Shot. Keeper with a one-handed save, and we're going to have a corner kick. Derry City gets around the defender, pulls up, shoots, and McGinty knocks it wide. Corner kick played into the box, knocked around, headed McGinty, and it's cleared off the line by the defender. He saved a goal. And it's stolen. DaGloMo gets around, pulls up, shoots, and the keeper gets a one-handed save on it. Oh my goodness, we were looking for our hat trick. Here we go, DaGloMo passes into the middle, finds Burke one-on-one. Burke shoots, and he scores! Burke from DaGloMo in the 90th minute or so. I can't imagine there's much time left. And that will surely be what sends us to the next round. A come-from-behind victory, trailing 1-0, tied it, trailing 2-1, tied it, and now we have the lead. Not quite the 90th minute, but more like the 88th or 89th minute. All we've got to do is hold on a few moments here, and we will be moving on to the semifinals of the Cup. Ref's going to let him keep playing here. Edson. DaGloMo comes back, and referee is going to call a foul. So a free kick. This should do it. Last opportunity of the game. Free kick to the side. Here's the shot, and it will go over the net, and that's going to do it. So a huge win in the tournament, in the Irish Cup, and Shamrock will advance on the late heroics. 88th minute goal. Absolute late magic for the boys in purple. So here we go, 5th and final match of the episode. Remember to like the episode if you like it, and subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to have a lot of games with Johnny DaGloMo this season, including a keeper career. Cork City and Shamrock coming at you. No rain, night game. Feel like this is going to be a good one for Johnny and the boys. So Shamrock with lots of time here. Ball played in. Nice layoff. Burke. DaGloMo shoots, and he hits it off the post. Oh, my goodness. How do we miss these? DaGloMo turns, rips one to the corner, and it's going to go just past the post. DaGloMo cuts it back, looks over, finds Byrne, gets it back to DaGloMo. Is there, shoots, and the keeper gets a hand on it. Another one up ahead. It's Byrne. DaGloMo, edge of the box, shoots. Keeper hand on it again. DaGloMo's just having a field day, just pinging him off this keeper, looking for the first goal of the match. Nice through ball up ahead. Byrne chips it over the top. Burke is there, and he rips one off the volley. Beautiful setup, and a beautiful goal by Burke. How about that? DaGloMo over to Byrne, and Byrne chips it in. Burke volleys out of the air. Here we go. Chip to the back door, and nobody could touch him. Graham Burke with a volley. Keeper with no chance, an absolute blast. Good shot from outside, but we will easily get that. There you go. So we've reached halftime. 1-0 good, guys. Nice little give and go. Nolan into the box. 1-on-1 with the keeper. He shoots. He hits the post. The rebound. He's going to tuck it home to tie it up. Cork City has struck first in the second half. And we are all knotted up at 1 now. Wide open man on the right wing. He gets a left-footed shot, hits the post. It came right back to him, and he was able to get a foot on it, following up his own shot. Good little run here. DaGloMo making a split through the middle. DaGloMo top of the 18, comes up, rips, shoots, and the keeper just gets a paw on it at the last second. Ball cleared away and out down the wing. DaGloMo, nice steal. Into the corner, works it. Backs over to Watts. Looks inside, it's Byrne. Nice little through ball shot, and they score! Johnny DaGloMo over to Byrne to Watts. And just like that, it is 2-1. That was Watts' first goal of the season. Here's DaGloMo cutting across the middle, passes to Byrne. Byrne with a little through ball to Watts, and he lets it rip. So Watts, 27 games, finally on the goal sheet. Comes at a big moment, 86th minute. And we're going to go ahead and sub him out after the goal. We may have just stolen 3 points in the last moments of this one. Cork City's got to hurry. Murray bringing it up towards midfield. That's going to do it. An 85th minute winner, and Shamrock is going to end tonight's episode with 3 points. So for the, I think, third straight episode, we're going to go 3 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. All right, so in this episode, you can see that the league has been broken wide open. St. Pat's basically is on a 3 or 4 game losing streak, and they have fallen off hard. It went from a 2-game deficit, 6 points, to a 12-point deficit in just tonight's episode. As you can see, they are tied with Shelbourne, and now Derry City has moved up into second place. Also, because of the late heroics in the cup, we will be playing against St. Pat's. Our biggest rival will be playing them in the semis with a chance to play Shelbourne or Waterford in the final. We're going to be playing regular season football, European football, and domestic cup football all in the next episode. You're not going to want to miss it. So until next time, everybody be good. Remember to smash that like button. Go out and buy yourself a copy of FC26. Take care. Peace.